So at any given point in time, you're always within a maximum, apparently, of 9 different cycles of life. The most relevant of these actually being the daily period of 3 hours and 25 minutes, approximately, whereof there are 7 a day. And then actually the short lunar unit of 12 hours that, basically twice a day you have a high. So you have a high tide once a day and a low tide once a day, generally. And then the 3.5 day long lunar unit that's always alternating between positive and negative. That right there, the lunar units are like what makes things either positive or negative in energetic quality for time frames generally around 3 hours, alternating. So 3 hours before a high tide, you've got a positive short lunar unit. And then, for example, 3.5 days before a full moon, you've got a positive 3.5 day lunar unit, a long one. And those two positives together for that 3 hour space before that next high tide, during that 3.5 day positive long lunar unit, that gives you a window, a time frame that's definitely identifiable that is double positive. Now, what this is saying is that in that time frame, it seems, and it's the case, that what's happening in Earth, human, and life activity around you, and there's a geographical area of this where if you're at the ocean, right there where there's a tidometer and it says, well, high tide, 12 p.m., you know for 100% surety that that's when this tidal potential is positive. You know the tidal potential because of the tides on the tide chart, though if you're further away from the ocean, you got to use the nearest maritime location with the tide chart so you can identify the lunar short units. Yet, generally, it's like you can see through the tides what phases the energy in the world around you is going through, and whether it's positive or negative, and thus you can actually predict either positive or negative reactions to actions that you take.